Well, it's a new year for LEGO, and it's a new collab. Formula One are pulling out all the stops of their collabs this year. But here is the LEGO F1 driver with McLaren race car. I like how they emphasised the driver before the McLaren. But it is McLaren themed, in the proper McLaren colours. Proper British car. Number 60442. And let's open this up. I will be trying to collect the full series of these because I like Formula One. And car. And these are the perfect kind of right scale for my city, I feel like, rather than the bigger Speed Champions kind of ones or the even bigger Technic ones. Yeah, so let's give this one a build-up, shall we? So this one has kind of a launcher system. Not in this particular set, but there is a launch system for this, and there's a bunch of other things as well. There's a big truck as well, one of them. But let's build this bad boy. So, of course, first of all, we have the minifigure. It looks really quite cool. I mean, standard black pants, but it's cool to get actual branded helmets and the proper racing jackets. And it does have back print. They didn't need to give it a back print, but they did, and that's cool. Nice. I do love this shade of orange. I think this shade of orange and black really does pop. McLaren know what they're doing with their colour scheme. I think I might be missing a piece. There should be a very large sort of rounded sort of pole thingy, wire tube that I don't seem to have. It's not exactly a small piece either, so I don't know what's happened to that. I might have to ask Lego. Be like, "Oi, where's me pole? Where's me wire?" Because that's for the canopy bit, which is kind of a crucial piece to have. Update, I found it. It had actually fallen on the floor because it's hollow and quite light. It didn't actually make a sound when it hit the ground either. Anyway, that is the set complete. So I have some good news and some bad news. That's more of a. I have some positives and some negatives. For one, yes, it's a small set, and yes, it's fairly sort of simple. But I think this is really good. I think actually using shaping, even at this sort of smaller scale, they've done really, really well the shaping of this, using bits like these wheel arches and those bits and that bit and these sorts of pieces, and I think some newer pieces as well, and some random cool pieces as well, to give the shaping, even using this as well, that the shaping absolutely spot on. I think it's good. Sometimes less just because something has a lower piece count doesn't mean it's not detailed, and this is an absolute textbook example of that. This is absolutely perfect for its size, I think. Even down to this being fantastically done with one of those little rounded semicircle pieces. I think that's fantastic. And every single bit on the car that has a design on it, including this little specialist dashboard thing there, is a print. Everything is a print. Don't know where the wheel is in the car, but maybe it's maybe that's just how Formula One is done now. It's just like a screen. I don't know. Everything's a print. That's a print. That's a print. These are prints. Ironically, in this case, the fact that those are prints is kind of a bad thing, though. Not that I would prefer stickers, but I'd actually prefer them, similar to Speed Champion stuff, to have a more detailed wheel rim on some of these. But maybe for this type of wheel rim, it's just not doable, perhaps, to do a actual finicky piece for the wheel rim. But that's a kind of more of a nitpick, if anything. But this is absolutely fantastic. I am so happy that they've done this collab because it just looks really cool. And Formula One, really, I think in my city in particular, is the only way I'm going to really have cars like McLaren's show up, or some brands of cars show up, because it being a sort of not quite Japan, you're most going to see Japanese cars. But not in racing tournaments, where there's something like, I'm going to remember the name of the circuits. I'm going to Google this, actually. It's Suzuka. I should have known that. It's Suzuka Speedway. Well, Suzuka International Racing Course. But I think often called Suzuka Circuit or Suzuka Speedway, etc. I can't believe I forgot that. But yeah, I'm not going to build a Suzuka circuit, but the implication that these cars might be being delivered to Suzuka or on their way there. And when I do the city eventually bigger, or it might have a circuit, I don't know. The implication is there, basically. And then that gives me opportunity to put every F1 team there. Anyway, that aside, I think this is a really cool set. I think this is a really cool series, but we'll continue looking at more and reviewing as they go, making sure that everything is up to par, not just this one. And on that note, I'll see you guys in the next video. See you soon. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and I'll be back with you in the next video. Goose out.